Well, hello Lego friends. Welcome back to our sorting extravaganza. What's really interesting is I actually don't truly look at the minifigures that we're having a look at until I actually put them under the camera here and show them to you. What I do though is I just unbag them so that they're in a little pile and then have a little chat about them. As I was just unbagging, the little pile that I've got here, I've actually thought to myself, Jiminy Cricket, I actually I've got a lot of working on my own superhero knowledge that I'm going to have to do, because some of these folks, I'm thinking I have no idea who they are. But again, remember, we're Lego librarians, so it's absolutely okay for us to not know who someone is and then find something else about it. But if I don't know who this guy is, then, you should absolutely kick me out here. This is clearly Iron Man. The mask is a dead giveaway. We're also looking at the suit that Iron Man's wearing here, and you can see in the left-hand corner the A for Avengers. So this is when Iron Man actually joins the team. We've got sort of an everyday sort of type of character here. What really sticks out for me are those eyes, these green eyes, and dare I guess that this could be Bruce Banner prior to turning into the Incredible Hulk. So there he is with like the little face that that's a normal face, and then we've got some greenery absolutely breaking through on the side of his head, there. I think what we're going to look at now is one of the ones where I'm thinking, Jiminy Cricket, I don't know. I just don't know. What I would like to sort of highlight here is the amazing packaging and the way that the wings of this character have actually come to us in this sort of little plastic pop-out section. Sometimes capes and things come in little boxes, but Legos actually pop these wings inside here that we pop out. I do know that I've got a green version of this. I'm assuming that this character is part of the superheroes theme, but embarrassingly I'm clutching at straws to even give a guess at this one. So I'm moving through. Remember, it's okay. We're going to find out who all of these little folks are. Thankfully, this symbol right on the front of that torso says to me that's got to be part of the Spider-Man canon. So we'll be able to track down where this particular Spidey suit comes from. Really interesting pattern on the head there as well. As you can see, I'm moving through quite quickly, simply because I think I'm going to have a lot of, I'm not quite sure, but won't it be great to find out sort of statements made. Now, this character looks particularly unpleasant, but what a cool head. What a cool headpiece here. Simulating sort of fire and heat there. I look forward to finding out who you are, my friend. So let's move that over to the side. And I actually don't mind if you're clamouring, what is she talking about? Why would she even bother showing these things if she doesn't know who they are? But you know what? These things, we shouldn't stop just because we don't know something. It shouldn't be that we should say, you know what, I don't know. That's okay, we're going to find out. So here we've got a wand looking like Harry Potter. We've got a bit of gingery hair, ginger eyebrows there. A quick guess from me would say that this could be Ron Weasley. Again, we'll have a bit of a look at that. Here's another one of the minifigures that comes to us with a whole heap of pieces. And, you know, just making sure that as Lego librarians, when we're popping these together, that the right pieces stay together. Now, I actually think I've seen that this particular character here, I think is called Korg, and I could be wrong, but that's also about as far, that's about as much information that I actually know. Turning over to look at the back of the torso as well, and spinning the little head around so that we can see the other side of the head. So look, this bunch of Lego minifigures is going to be a super getting to know you extravaganza. Now, as we look at this piece, so here we are, all these pieces, should I say. Some things are really standing out already. Even if I'm thinking, gee, I'm not familiar with this one. Yeah, look at that headpiece there. That's Iron Man all over, and the central core of Iron Man as well. But I think what we're looking at here is War Machine, and I really look forward to finding out which movie this actually comes from, because it will be one of the Avengers movies, and could it be I know it's part of the Infinity Saga, but which one it will be, that's okay. That's for us to learn. Here we have another of I believe, you know, will fall under the superhero genre, and it's on the tip of my tongue, but I think we've got this little character's got two names with the sort of a double-barreled name, with the last one being Maw, M-A-W. Like, I've just got that stuck in my head, and for some reason it reminds me of that little face. And look at this crinkly head, which sort of creeps me out a bit, and the sound of those letters in my mouth bizarrely make me go, oh yeah, that's a pretty sort of little creepy dude. Now, having a look here, we've got the fangs, the sword as his head goes just rolling around. Thank you. Yeah, please don't help me, evil character, because I just really would not enjoy that. Looking at a vampire here. Now this, I'm even wondering if this might come under part of the holiday and event theme that Lego has going, and we might be looking at a Halloween character here. But I could, of course, you know, today I think is about just going, you know what, don't know everything, just have a look at these characters. Could be completely wrong, but I guess we're going to learn this one as well. So let's have a look at this one. Now, this instantly reminds me of Iron Man. Let me just get that there so that it will clip into focus for you. But is it? Oh, it's could be some really interesting version, or I could just be totally making something up, and it will be interesting to see what I have made up. Just turning this over so that you see the back of this little character as well, but it's going to be good to actually find out who on earth that is. As we come back to something that I think is far more familiar territory for me in terms of just knowledge that I already possess, this kind of outfit, and in fact this hair, this sort of Lego hair, it reminds me very strongly of the Harry Potter Lego series here, and I think we may be dealing with one of Harry's fellow colleagues. There's nothing like a rhinoceros horn on your head to say, hey, I've got a good headpiece. And I actually think Rhino does feature in this character's name, and we'll be able to really check that out. Let's see. Oh no, second side to the head for our friend here. So it'll be good to actually track this one down. It would be good to also get into focus so that you could have a good look. How good was that? Thank you, little camera, for responding to me instantly when I said that. So let's have a look here. Now, thinking we are looking at an Avengers guy. Oops, sorry, let me just pop this head down, because this head will also, I think, give it away. We may be looking at Nick Fury here. And has he got another side of his head? No. What's actually really interesting, the eye patch line goes all the way around. So I actually think that's pretty cool. And he's got his little mitten, his little knitted scar headpiece as well. What am I saying? Sorry, guys. I'm just getting really excited by the fact that I'm perhaps a little bit out of my depth with this one. Again, I'm looking at this little friend and thinking, gee, I'm pretty excited to get to know you, but you and I really don't have a connection right now, and that's actually okay. Moving over here to, we've got some more Harry Potter Lego, and now the grey, the grey colour that we've got here has actually been used in the Harry Potter Lego to indicate the statues that they have. However, those statues are completely blank. So I'm just searching through my Rolodex of Harry Potter characters and really not coming up with anyone there. This one, it'll be interesting that, that I imagine the comments on this are, come on, little lady, you're going to have to lift your game here. Now, looking at those eyes, you've got the same sort of shape as Spider-Man, and I'm going out on a limb here to say that this little character will form part of the Spider-Man canon. Then we've got, I'm doing that thing where, sometimes you go, oh, look, should I have got up this morning and made this one, because I've got in my brain that this character is a CH name, starts with CH, but I've obviously read that somewhere, but don't quite have a connection with this little friend as yet, but we absolutely will very, very soon. And to bring us home, and I think part of you is probably, calling out, yeah, bring us home, because what is going on with your knowledge of minifigures at the moment? But remembering, we're the Lego Librarian, so it's actually okay to learn. But I think I'm going to hit a home run with this one. We're looking at Avengers. We can see the A on the torso of that suit that we've seen before. Look at this head. Look at this, the other side of this head. And look at that hair. And I believe that we are looking at our God of Thunder, Mighty Thor. Now, before I actually make any more of a fool of myself for going, I'm not sure about these characters, I'm going to sign off for today. Thank you for joining me again, and hopefully you'll join me on this journey of actually learning who some of these characters are and what they're all about. So, Lego Librarian, out.